Welcome to StoryForge Adventures, where only creativity can save you.
Guys, I hear armor.
I get ready immediately. I grab the crossbow. I'm like, where?
Maybe.
Wait, how do you hear armor?
I don't know. It
How does
sounds
that
like
work?
armor boots. It's like clank,
Oh,
clank,
I
clank, clank, clank,
see.
clank.
I see. Okay, and I'm like typing on
My
the
armor
keyboard. I'm like,
sense tingling.
Yeah. There's definitely people out there, and most of the people on this island that would wear armor are currently with you.
That's us.
So
I'm
they're
writing that down on my keyboard. I'm like, what armor makes us? What sound does armor make?
You can just listen to Taria. She's clanking at the storm.
I love that.
So as
Okay.
you're circling around there, the house that was right there is basically burned to the ground. There's like some structural pieces left. The one across the street that was burned. There's kind of an old guy going, "Oh, I don't know about that." Well, you can definitely hear. There's definitely some soldiers wandering around. How would you like to proceed? Do you want to try to cross the road? Do you want to? I guess you tell me how you want to proceed.
I would like to yell in a whisper and ask if that man needs help. But like, hey, do you need help? Like, kind of like that.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Oh boy.
That
I got a
face made.
two
You know what?
again.
Uh,
I rolled 2 2s back to back. My
He
rolls are
doesn't
terrible.
notice you, but there's
Okay.
enough still kind of burning noises going on that it kind of obscures your voice. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
he didn't really hear you. Your voice did not carry. So
I look at Taria and I'm like, why is he ignoring me?
Probably because he needs to see you. We should just walk up to him.
Oh, okay. I write that down.
So you're going to the guy who's at the burning house?
so is that
Yeah,
house
I'll
like
do it.
alive?
Yeah.
Okay. He's just outside his house going, huh. I don't know what's going on here. Waits for a few minutes, the burning kind of subsides in his house. Goes back inside. He has no idea what's going on, completely unconcerned.
I write
What
that
an
down.
icon.
Can I? What's inside?
I write that down. I write he went back inside his house.
Can I check if like there's something weird with this guy?
Yeah, do a plot hole check. See if there's
No, he
any
seems normal.
holes in the plot line that this man presents.
It was a plot hole, right?
Yeah.
So 13 plus 2, 15. 13, 14, 15. Yeah.
He's just an old guy, just completely kind of oblivious to
He's like,
what's going
okay,
on.
okay.
He's just chill as can be.
So I just like look at everyone. It's like, seems fine. Let's go to the forge.
But like, so that we don't attract the attention of the armor people. So let's do something really sneaky and like walk on the grass instead of the road.
Yeah, I like that. You're so smart.
So if you want to be stealthy about it, you need to erase yourself from the scene. So I need a group erasure check.
That's so cool. Hell yeah. Oh my.
That's 9.
Everybody, I'm so sorry.
You're gonna get us killed. I got a 10, so it's not great either.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Out of 3.
And I got a 7.
The clanky armor.
Tartek, I assume you rolled in that one?
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
You rolled it out 1?
I rolled a nat 2.
I prefaced this that my rolls are bad.
So the worst part is that like I'm the stealthier in this group right now. Because I got 10, which is not great either.
All right,
Could've
as
been
you're
a 1.
I'm gonna whisper to us like, "We're doing great, guys."
Yeah.
as you're going across the road, you think you're being stealthy, and at that point, there's a route that Taria doesn't see. She trips over it. Kavi's busy writing, trips over Taria. Kartik typing away. Everyone just starts tripping over each other, making a ton of noise. And you have drawn the attention of the group of soldiers over there. You're far enough away that you have a moment. How would you?
Let's run to the forge. Let's literally just. We're not being sneaky. Let's just run towards it. Worst case scenario, we can grab the weapons from there.
Oh yeah, wait,
As
they can't
you're
go
looking
inside,
around,
right?
They're at the door of the forge.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought they were
no.
on the other side.
Oh no.
Oh no, you are not close enough to the forge yet.
Ah.
Because you went back down the road to check on the other gentleman, so now you're coming back.
Oh, my bad.
You have but a moment, so make your reaction quick if you want to try to get out of the
What
way.
do we
just
have
Large
near
font
us?
them.
Wait, what?
Okay, well, I was just gonna go for it and attack with the large font attack.
You're still probably like 60, 70 feet away.
Yeah, like running
you
up.
don't
So
have
like,
enough
Run
yeah.
valiantly.
I was gonna think about hiding.
Oh! Well, okay. The moment passed? Can we still
So-
hide?
You can try to hide one. So the moment for hiding is gone because you are a pile of people in the middle of the road. You have one chance to pick yourself up and get yourself out of their vision. If that's what you want to do, I want a group handwriting check.
Yeah, let's try that.
This is basically pick yourself up and run.
Okay. All right, we'll try.
Okay, and well, and Cabby also has like more handwriting now because of the Mockingjay feather. So
We all have plus handwriting now, so we should
my
be good.
roll sucked anyways. It was
boy.
a 3 plus my modifier, so 6.
I got 11.
9.
I got a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Oh,
My rolls don't.
yeah,
My
your
rolls
rolls
matter
don't
when
make
they.
sense.
Yeah, no.
Oof. Kartik saved you on that one.
Woo! I made up for it.
Yeah, DC on that one was going to be like low 40s, and so you managed to Kartik kind of like help scoop everyone up, and you run around to the side of the forge. So you're there, but it's a long building. The entrance is way over there, and there are guards out there. Not necessarily guards, but it's soldiers. They're now aware that someone else is out there, but they haven't necessarily gone into full attack mode because they aren't sure what it was and who it was and where it was. So how would you like to proceed?
Are there any windows that we can peer what's inside or no?
Nope, no windows. It's a pretty tall building. Most of the heat goes out the top. Yeah, it's pretty much got the one entrance, which is surrounded by some folks in some large armor, including one that looked a little larger than the previous ones you fought.
But I thought they couldn't go into company buildings.
Well, they can.
Are they're just
They're
lingering?
hanging out though. Like they're just.
Oh, I gotcha.
I mean, so I should tell you what. Both Scarlet and Taria do a brainstorming check for me.
Ah, please be good. Please be good. Wow, it was terrible. 3. 2 plus 1. So
I got
3.
a 16.
So
Well, it was an 18 minus 2.
So Tari, even though you didn't really spend time in the military, you always had a knack for it, and you remember some of the tactics that you studied before when you thought you were going to the military academy. And if there's an invading force, there's going to be roaming patrols. So pretty much anywhere you go, this army is trying to invade and looking for something. They are going to have patrols going about looking for people who are a threat to them, people who might know what they're looking for, where it is, and maybe just causing a little bit of mayhem.
Okay, so
How many
people will be
guards?
patrolling. Does
How
the
many guards
the
are there?
camped out probably is not a patrol. That's just like a folk.
Alan,
Does
what
that
do you
mean we're about to get ambushed? Should I make a perception check?
Yeah, if you want, make a proofreading check.
Okay, a
wanted-
proofreading check.
Yeah, I wanted to know how many were there because, like, if there's a considerable amount more than us, it's not wise to attack. But if it's like 1 or 2,
7.
I'll do proofreading check too.
As far as Tari knows, there's some people out there.
17 plus 1, 18 proofreading.
Scarlet peeks around the corner for a second. That third eye opens up for just a second. There are 4 individuals out there. 3 of the soldiers that you fought before, and one of them that seems to have kind of like a more robust version of their armor. You can assume that it is probably a commanding officer.
Okay, so I relay this information.
4 total.
I'm like whispering, like, listen, there's 4 there, 3 of the ones that we saw, 1 that looks scarier. So that way everyone is aware.
Well,
Do with this
I
what
guess
you
we
will.
just attack, you know? Like, we want to get to the forge, and they're in front of the forge, so
Can I
we hit them, and then they're not there.
If we attack, we should sneak up on them.
Yeah. Can I get like a surprise attack in there? Like a feathered
You want
quill?
to get a surprise attack, you're gonna have to sneak up on them.
Okay. What about the ranged one, like feathered quill? The
You
skill.
probably get 1 shot.
Okay. Okay. So we all want to surprise attack these guys, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Okay. Do you guys
But
want to get
my
up
humble
closer
request,
first?
can we do our break before we do our combat?
Yes, let's go ahead and take a break.
Oh.
A few minutes later.
All right, so as we left off, the team is peeking around the corner, debating whether or not they want to attack or if they want to sneak away. How would you like to proceed?
How many of us have range attacks? All of us? Because if we only have 1 chance, but all of us try our 1 chance of like ranging, might be better? Question mark?
So the second one of you fires or unleashes the spell, you lose your sense, your advantage essentially.
Oh,
They
so
know where
true.
you are because they're already looking for you. They heard you. As you might recall, you all fell over the top of each other, so they know that there's someone out there. So you get probably 1 shot.
Okay, so then we should choose someone who has a really, really good chance to do a bunch of damage all at once. I have a large font attack, but I have to be close to
Yeah,
people
so
for it
Tari,
because it's an
most of
AoE.
Most of Tari's attacks are very close range.
I
Tavi?
do have one where I can throw my melee weapon at an enemy to do an additional 48 damage.
That seems like a bad plan.
I have the fancy quill still. I have 4. So what that does is that it adds an additional like roll of a D20 if it hits. But my rolls have been pretty bad, so I cannot guarantee that it actually hits.
Does Kartik have the ability to give that advantage more than once, or was that like a one-time thing spell?
No. I have 2 more uses.
Okay,
And I
Uh,
definitely
so whoever does the
misunderstood.
big attack.
Josh,
definitely
you had
misunderstood how
your
the
hand
quill
raised
stuff
there for a
works.
second.
I have textual criticism. It does 5d8 magic damage to a target, a single target.
Probably
I
the
like
big
that
bad
one.
then.
That's a romance save. They actually all of their attacks and saves are at disadvantage till the end of their next turn.
I like the textual criticism way. I think
Yeah, I
it's
like that
safer,
too.
and that way we can save the advantage from carded for later.
Let's hope that I roll well. We're good with it.
You've been rolling better than all of us.
All right, real quick
Knock on wood.
though. Kavi, I want you to peek around the corner and give me a proofreading check to discern your available targets.
This is where
Got a
it all
0
goes
in pro-
downhill.
8.
They all look the same. It's fine. That means if you hit, I'm going to roll a d4 and I'm going to decide who you actually hit.
We got this guy. 13. Oh wait, I didn't add my spell modifier. It's 19. 19.
As everyone kind of leans around to see, do you want to describe what your spell looks like, or?
I'm thinking there's these particles of blue just kind of materializing in the air. And it's not positive criticism. She's probably one of the writers that is very harsh because she's probably harsh on herself. That is not a reflection of me. For anyone says anything. Don't remember. This is
Go ahead and roll damage.
We're gonna roll this 5 times. 4. Need to keep track of it. 5.
I'm keeping track of your rolls too. So you got 4 and a 5.
5. 4. It really likes 4s and 5s today.
Seriously.
4.
22 points of damage.
Not bad.
Oh, you did good.
Did you turn the corner and unleash the spell? You didn't have a great view, but it definitely slams into the biggest one out there. You hit the commander, essentially. But now I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay. Real quick, by the way, everybody was talking about using literary cliche at a specific time. What was the idea again?
I think
Enemies
it
to
was
lovers.
potentially for that if you needed it, but Josh has
Yeah,
been
my idea was to use it so that we would have a guaranteed hit for the surprise round.
Oh, whoops.
Well, I mean, it didn't need to happen. We just hit the big bad. Okay, I got 20.
Great. Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
Mario with 20.
Well, it was a 19 plus 1.
I got a 5.
I also got a 19 plus 1.
All right, so Scarlet with 21 then?
No, 20.
Math is hard. Kavi, what'd you get?
13.
And Kartik with a what?
Numero cinco.
Your Spanish is way better than that. Do not
It is.
disappoint me like
It
that.
is. I'm so sorry.
All right, I took Spanish in high school. I know what that means. So all right, let's get our battle map up
I
then.
promise, I swear I said it like that on purpose.
Oops, so let me rearrange here a little bit.
That one guy looks very intimidating.
He's so bulky and intimidating, imposing. Oh, he's on some actual books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I recognize a few of those. Mhm.
All right, so Scarlet, you are up first, followed by Taria.
I mean, they already know where we are, so
Yeah, any sense of advantage has been lost at this point.
okay. So at this point, I don't even try to hide because they already know where we are. So I kind of like step out and
In front of Kavi or behind or to the side?
in front of Cubby.
Okay.
That way I can like cover a little bit and gonna try to start strong and do fancy quill. Let's see. I got an 11 plus 2, so 13. Does it hit on the big guy?
Barely hits.
Okay,
And you were barely close enough to do that too.
let's see.
Actually, hang on. I think you're gonna have to move forward slightly.
Yeah, you can move me. Like I can move forward 100%.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a D8. 6, 7, 8, 9 plus a D10. 3. So 12
All right.
of damage.
That was a good hit. So solid hit right in the clavicle. He doesn't look very good all of a sudden here. Like you just saw him and there's already blood streaming down the armor. It's all carved up from the spell that hit.
Ice cream.
He doesn't look like he's having a good time. Next up is Taria.
I don't think Taria can do almost anything at this distance, so my round will just be running towards the guys.
That's about as far as you can get, and I don't think your abilities extend too far out. So
Yeah, I don't think
Because
so.
what
I've
you
got
can use-
one ranged attack, but
Because
it
what
doesn't
you can
actually
use-
specify.
you can use your action to get some more movement, but then you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
All right.
that's fine. Yeah, I'll just run and closer and closer and closer.
There we go. Next
Cool.
round, you'll be able to get in melee range. And next up is this guy. He is despite being the furthest away, was the first one to actually notice you. So he's going to start charging for you, but not be able to make it. Next up is Kavi.
Maybe we should get rid of that one dude. The commander of... I glitched for a second. Or my
Little fella.
brain did. I'm thinking of doing sharp language again. On the commander.
Okay.
So I got a 9.
Plus.
That's including the modifier.
Oh,
First
Well-
low roll.
you had a really good hit the first time, but now, the pressure's building, the nerves are getting to you, you don't have a ton of adventure experience and you're just too far away. It goes sailing over his head. Do you want to stay where you are or you want to get closer?
She's just gonna stay where she is.
Okay. Up next is this black soldier. Ooh, can't quite get to Taria. I'm gonna get actually Taria into a square there.
They're just all in a standoff, just staring at each other.
However, the big fella here, the commander, he can definitely get to Taria. And let's see. He's going to use lack of inspiration on you. $19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
What does lack of inspiration do?
Well, first you take. Let me find the right dice here. You take 22 points of damage, and you need to make a fantasy saving throw. So D20 plus your fantasy modifier.
Okay. D20. 9 plus my fantasy modifier is -1, 8.
Okay. You can no longer gain advantage or use an established advantage for 3 turns.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, no, that's terrible. Oh, no.
So I'm actually going to put this on the screen here. So, yep, we'll do. I have just said, wow. So we got 3 turns left. Wow, I spelled disadvantage so wrong.
It's because you're under the influence of the no creativity, guys.
It's true. The writer's block army is getting to me here.
Yeah.
Kartik, your turn.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. I'd like to move past the little corner if I can. Just get as close as it. Yeah, perfect.
Right about there.
Oh yeah, I'm playing battle music, royalty free, of course.
Yeah, that's
there's
something
really
that will
not-
be integrated into the next session if people love this, as we will have back.
No, I
I
think he meant like his character is playing battle music.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
my
so sad.
character's-
I don't know if there's something new.
yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm trying to think, because I don't have any ranged attacks. My character just has the ballpoint sword, so I have to get close. Because I misunderstood how the quill attacks work. I thought it was that the feathered quill was the ranged attack, but it's not.
Tell you what, we're still in beta. We can figure it out.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just keep getting closer, because that's all I
Okay.
can do, really.
All right, we'll do like we did with Taria and move you closer.
I wanted to be in range, because I have a skill that cancels a critical, but I have to view the attack happening.
You should be in range there.
Perfect.
All right, and then last but not least is this fellow. He's gonna charge into. He's gonna start moving over to flank, and then that puts us back at the top of the initiative with Scarlet.
Okay, I want to move a little bit closer, just straight from where I want, just
About
like
10 feet? So 2 boxes or more?
like one more box.
15 feet.
So over there, and then just try to straight up shoot at guy number 2. Just regular attack.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, 19. Let's go.
Hits.
Okay. 2.
Every bit of damage counts.
Yes. Do I also have? No. That's it, right? That's the end of my turn.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask if I could do clean page to dispel the effects that Taria has, and so she's not in disadvantage anymore. But I already attacked, so I don't know if that would count as a.
Yeah, that can be used as kind of like a bonus action.
Like
You will have to roll for it. So do a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, let's see. D20, let's go. Taria, please wish me luck. I'm doing this for you.
I wish you luck.
14, and spellcasting is +1, so 15.
The DC was 14. So you
The
made it.
DC was 14.
So Taria, you are no longer at disadvantage.
Yeah!
Yay! Yay!
You see Scarlet just kind of pull out a piece of paper, just kind of like that, and you just feel the weight that had been pressed on you lift it off. Taria, it's now your turn.
So now when I roll for attack, it's just one d20.
Yep,
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll try to attack the big bad.
Okay.
with just a d20. And I got well, let's just check here what my pluses are. 6. A 6 to attack.
You swung too soon. The effect wasn't fully gone, and you just kind of go wide, stumble past a little bit. Does not hit.
Yeah, I'll get you next time.
Your attack rolls are so bad.
They're so bad. They're so bad. I'm supposed to be the fighter.
All right, up next is number 3 over here. He is going to charge forward and try to hit Taria. Seen that epic fail, nat 20.
Oh, can I use... Wait, that was a nat 20, so that's a
It
critical?
It was.
Can I use in the nick of time? See, I knew this was gonna come back. Oh yeah. Can I use in the nick of time to cancel the critical and restore 1d8 to Taria?
You sure can.
Heck yeah.
All right, so roll 1d8, and then Taria, you get that many hit points back.
Hey.
Oh, you rolled a 1d8.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who rolls the 1d8.
Okay.
It does still hit, so Taria is going to take damage, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah! Awesome.
Let's go!
You took 2 points of damage.
Is much better than it would have been.
Yes.
I hope so.
And that leads us to Kavi's turn.
We're gonna try again with sharp language. Maybe this time will be better.
All right, who are you targeting?
I was gonna target the big bad.
This fella? Yep, that fella. All right.
So an 11.
11 misses.
Damn.
Went from the hero to not hopeful real fast.
That's me.
All right. Anything else you want to try?
She's just gonna move up maybe like 2 squares.
Up there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that was Kavi. So that brings us to Black Soldier number 1. Little crowd, but he's going to run up and try to take a swing at Taria too. Whiffs. It's too many people in there trying to get in there and just can't quite hit. All right, then we circle back to the commander. Oops, there goes my d20. Hold on. Does not get his lack of inspiration back, but is... Well, he's just gonna take a swipe. Got a big hole-looking thing there. 2 crowd for him. The armor's a little too bulky. Tries to stab, and Taria just kind of spins out of the way a little bit. No damage. And we are to Kartik.
Okay. So the commander is a little got hit a couple times, right?
He's not looking good. You get
Okay.
in the heat of the battle, you can still see that like where he took that arrow shot is bleeding pretty heavily. That armor is pretty busted up from the one good shot that Kavi got in.
Okay. I'm gonna spread the love a little. I wanna attack this number 2, I think.
Right here?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, we'll move it over. Oops.
I have to zoom in pretty far to see it, and the numbers are a little blurred.
Yeah, next time I'm
Yeah, okay, number 2.
Okay.
And he hasn't been hit yet, right?
Number 2 took 1 hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna whack him.
Okay.
D20. Oh, that's a 6. Oh no.
You know, your shy nature just kind of got the best of you, and you couldn't get close enough, and you miss. And now it's his turn, so he's gonna take a swing at you.
Oh no.
He got a natural 19.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah,
let's
that
see.
hits.
He does 7 points of damage.
It's a great day for me.
And then
How
we
you guys
circle back
doing?
up to the top with Scarlet.
I want to move a little bit, like, towards the building just to get a clearer shot at number. Actually, I just want to attack. Let me see how many I have. Wait. Do I want to do this? Okay. I'm gonna use word cluster and try to get a shot at the big guy and a shot at number 2.
Okay.
So let's see.
Thank you.
So first one is 13.
Remember, so the effect of word cluster is that if both attacks hit the same,
Oh.
it's that guy goes.
It knocks them.
So if you
You're
hit
right.
different targets, you can still hit with both, but it doesn't knock anyone prone.
No. Then I want to just focus on big guy then because
Okay.
he's already busted.
Okay.
So 2 of them with big guy. I got a 13. That still has, like, I add my modifier anyways, right? So 15,
Okay.
first one.
Hits.
And then let's see. 8, 9, 10, the second one. I think that one doesn't hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so only the first
Roll
one
damage
hits.
on that first one.
Let's see. 6.
6 points.
6 points.
He
For big guy.
takes another arrow, finds a good weak spot in the armor. Blood is pouring out. He's starting to stagger a little bit, but he's still on his feet. Taria, you're up.
Okay, I want to do my large font attack. Well, okay, I guess I start with the 20, the D20.
Yep, just roll 1
Um,
D20, and that applies to everybody. And yeah, with that, you can hit all 3 of them right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got a 6,
Plus,
so I can't. No, that was plus. It was a
Oh.
4. It was 4 plus 2.
you're up for this big swing, and just it's kind of like the baseball player that like their foot gets stuck in the mud and they just kind of spin wildly, and nothing happens. All right, now it's soldier number 3. Watches Taria spin wildly and seeing his moment of opportunity, is going to cast Mind Shriek. With a nat 1, tries to cast Mind Shriek and rake Taria's mind, but just does something wrong and takes 1 point of damage. So that did not go well for him. Next up is Kavi.
Can I just help Taria, like, with group review? She wants to help restore, like, some health to Taria, and Karthik.
Yeah, so group review, restore 3d6 plus your spell modifier to up to 4 targets.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna restore the entire party's, like, some health for them.
All right, so roll your 3d6 plus your spell modifier.
Oh, shoot. 4, 5. Not again. 4.
15, and then what's your spell modifier?
6. It's 6.
So 19 points of health restored to everyone. I
That
think
was
most of you
useful.
didn't need it, but I think that was pretty clutch.
Thank you, Kavi.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
And now it is the big commander's turn. Does not get his lack of inspiration back. And he is going to cast Brain Freeze on... It's kind of... Taria's right in front there. 19?
That hits.
Make a Noir save for me.
A what save? A Noir. Okay, I got you.
Yep.
10.
All right, you are going to take full damage then.
Oh, my brain is frozen.
So it kind of lashes out, and this your mind just kind of freezes up for a minute. You can't think, can't do anything. You take 13 points of damage. And he doesn't really want to move because then you get an attack of opportunity. So he's just going to hang out there. And then soldier number 1 is going to take a swipe at you. 17 to hit. Taria?
My armor class is 17, so it just hits?
Yep, meets it, beats it. You take 2 points of damage.
Not too bad.
And I think I actually did those 2 out of order, but oh well. Kartik, your turn.
All right. Let's beat up the guy in front of me. Third time's the charm? Second time's the charm? One of those two. That is an 11. Do I add something to that roll? Plus
Should tell you, so your
the attack modifier?
Yep.
13.
That hits. Go ahead and roll that.
Yay! Okay, I figured the 11 wasn't gonna hit. So that's a 1d10. That is 5.
Alright,
And plus 2, so 7.
7 points of damage. Alright. And he's going to take a swing back at you.
Oh no, wait.
He rolled an 11 plus 0, so the 11 hit.
It does not.
You staggered him. He tries to swipe and he misses.
Heck yeah, I'm so cool.
Back to the top of the initiative with Scarlet.
How rough does number 2 look after he got that damage from Kartik?
He's still looking pretty strong. He's starting to get a little wobbly, but he's doing all right.
I feel like I want to try to take out the big guy. I think if the big guy is out, it's gonna be a little bit easier for us because he's the one that's rough right now. So, is there a way if I get close enough to do both an attack with my crossbow and try to spit at him?
You gotta be right in his face, and
Okay, no. So then don't.
Yeah.
I won't. That's just gonna be a cluster. I don't want to be part of. I'm just gonna try to just regular attack on him, and it's 6 plus 2, so 8. So it doesn't even
nope. Goes wide.
hit.
All right, Taria, it's your moment of greatness.
Yes, it'll finally come. I'm gonna do what I just tried to do. I'm gonna try to do a large font attack again. So let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. I got 18 plus 2, which is 20 to hit.
That hits all.
Huzzah. And now I can do the large font attack. It's not in addition to anything else, right? It's just the large font attack, right?
Yep, so you did large font, hit with all of them. So roll 3d8 damage.
3d8 damage.
And then that'll be applied
Let's
to
go.
all 3 of these folks up here.
7, 2, 2. So that's
11?
11. 11.
11 on big guy, and then So, soldiers 1 and 3 hadn't really taken a whole lot of damage. Kind of cuts him, knocks him back, but you really had your momentum building up. And you cleave the top of the head off of the commander.
Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna yell, you brain freeze me, I'll brain freeze your face!
The soldiers just kind of look at each other and... Okay. All right. So next up is Kavi.
Avi is just in utter awe of what just occurred, and she wants to try helping a little bit, so she's going to use intense words. Oh, I rolled a 19 on intense. A 19 on intense words plus 6.
Yeah, that hits. Who are you targeting?
One of the person on top of like the other soldier.
This one?
The one up top. Yep.
That guy? Okay, so number 3.
And 1d8. I got a 7.
Nice.
I was helpful again. I don't know what intense words are. Maybe like something, I don't know, something from a really well-known book here.
It slams into him, drops him down to a knee. He's looking rough, but he's still in it. Next up is actually Black Soldier 3. I believe should have actually had his turn, so he's going to take his turn now and just take a swipe at Taria. Nat 1. That's a second nat 1. He's so rough, he goes, tries to stab, misses, stabs himself in the foot, takes 1 point of damage.
This is great for us.
That turned very quickly for you. All right, now, number 1. Soldier number 1, engage with Taria. Seeing a little concerned here, is going to try to cast Mind Shriek again. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Shaken by the loss of his leader, cannot make the spell happen. It doesn't fully form, and just goes dissipating off into the sky. No damage. Next up is Kartik.
Dang. I'm gonna try one more time to just hit this guy in front of me. That's all I got, really. I'm saving my spells. I'm gonna try to, or my skills. Let's hit him. That'll be. Oh no, it's 12.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
The little
Great.
soldier is not very tough.
Oh, thank gosh. Okay, so that is a 1d10. It's 4. 2 plus 2.
All right. Reach out, get him a good cut. He's still standing, but he's definitely starting to wobble too.
Dang.
And now it's his turn, so he's going to cast Mind Shriek on you.
Oh no.
Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
They are very rattled by the loss of their leader. Spell fizzles out, does not do any damage. Back to the top of the initiative with Scarlet.
I want to do brainstorm in number 1. So the one that's looking less rough. So they should subtract 1d4 from their skill or ability checks until the next of the end of their turn.
Okay. You got to roll for it still.
Let's see.
Just roll d20, add your spellcasting modifier. But so just so you're clear though, skill and ability checks don't affect his attack rolls.
Oh, they don't?
It would affect like if he cast like the mind shriek again, but it wouldn't affect like if he just swiped with the sword.
Okay, I'll still do it.
Okay.
Just in case he decides to cast stuff.
Okay.
I got a 13 and my spell modifier is 1, so 14.
Yep, that works. So he is now.
Okay. Because he's the one that's less rough, so if he starts to do like mind whatever, anything at least, that will be a little bit helpful in the future. And can I also attack? Just do a normal attack? No spell or anything fancy?
Yeah, you can do a basic attack, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll try to take a still basic attack on number 2. Let's see if we can get him out eventually between Kartik and I.
Oh, thank you. I want to go fight somebody else.
No, it sucked. It's number 2.
No!
I got a 2. I literally got a 2 for number 2.
Couldn't focus your attention enough. You cast your spell hits and you're trying to look super cool and shoot your arrow without looking and it goes
It
wide.
didn't go well.
Taria, your turn. Fresh off your giant cleave and dealing all that damage, what do you want to do?
I want to attack number 3 and see if I can take him out.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
All right, I got a nat 1. Just 1.
You know, there was so much blood from the decapitation. Your sword is slippery. You kind of spin weird, twist your ankle, and take 1 point of damage. And then soldier number 3, sensing his opportunity, is going to take a swipe at you. And miss badly. You were spinning out of control, just goes wide. The battle is just sheer chaos at this point. Kavi, it's your turn.
We're going to attack the same soldier as we did last time and use intense words again.
Was that number 3?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
13, 19 with
That
the
hits.
modifier. And 1d8, 4.
The words were so intense that he just collapses to the ground and is gone.
I helped. I did it, guys.
Let's go.
All
But then
right.
the realization that she killed someone just dawns on her.
All right, so we are back up to Black Soldier number 1. Oh, I think he's only got 1 left with Mind Shriek. He's gonna go for it. I don't even need to roll the d4 to know that that spell just fizzles and goes into the abyss.
Yeah, it was my vibes of you're not gonna mind trick anyone.
Kartik, you're up.
Gosh. I'd like to. Wow, I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. How worse for wear is he? Is he like on his last legs, kinda?
He's doing better than that.
Ah, dang. Okay, then I'm gonna use
both
feather.
guys left are staggered and they're bleeding. Their armor's a little roughed up, but they're still in this fight.
Okay, I'm gonna use feathered quill then, but I still need to roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be a 10. Oh my lord.
Plus anything?
A +2.
That hits.
Oh yeah, wonderful. Okay, so that is 1d10 plus 2 plus 1d6. That's 4 plus 2, and now plus 5. So an 11.
Oh, you throw your keyboard, or no, you throw your sword at him.
I
Hits him
wish I could throw my
around,
keyboard.
Smack him with the keyboard. You know, it just. He staggers. He's down on one knee. He's got a hand up. He is looking real bad.
On my keyboard, I press one of the like F keys, and it plays the sound of like Tony Hawk skater like good like trick or whatever.
Amazing. He's gonna try and retaliate though.
Darn.
Is a 12 hit?
It doesn't.
He
got a
just
good old
can't keep
13.
it together at this point. He's just flailing wildly. And that's his turn. Back to the top of the initiative with Scarlet.
Sorry, I was getting some water. I'm gonna try to see if I can obliterate this guy, number 2. So just regular old attack on him. Let's see. It's 8 plus 2, 10.
10 is his armor class.
So I
You're
hit!
gonna make your roll for it because he had 1 hit point.
Oh, shh! So
You
I
just barely even nick him, and he just goes down.
Yeah! I screamed.
All right. All we have left now is
I'm doing this with my crossbow because I'm happy.
I scream back, but in fear.
all right. Taria, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to roll to see if I can hit this guy in front of me, and I got a 14 plus 2, 16.
Yeah, you got
Yay!
this.
Well, now I'm just gonna roll just a normal attack. So 2d10 plus 4. 3, 7, so that's 10 plus 4 is 14.
How do you want to do this?
I'm okay. I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to like hit him straight down the middle, like just so that it's like in half because that's really badass. And then like as his like little chunky chunks fall, and I'm gonna be like, no, actually, I don't have anything clever to say. I don't have anything clever to say, and then it'll just fall apart.
That makes it 10 times better. And as you stand there, everyone just trying to think of other clever things that they could have said. It kind of goes quiet for a minute, and Taria mostly is just kind of drenched in blood from all of the things going on there.
She needs a bath.
Yeah. What would you like to do now? You've got a moment, because as you recalled before, there are patrols about. So what do you want to do?
Into the forge, I would think.
We need to just go straight in before someone sees us going in.
There's bodies, right? Or did they disappear?
Our bodies. These are actual bodies. They're still there.
I'm gonna take they're gonna like go do their thing. I'm gonna take a moment and start like trying to drag people into like a closet or something.
Does it leave like a bloody smear on the ground, out of curiosity?
I would say if you do it fast enough and roll good enough, you can probably get them hidden.
Can we
Okay.
hide them like in the bushes? Are there any bushes, or do we have to hide them inside the forge?
No, you can try to hide them in the bushes. Let's see. Give me a.
That's a good call, Kartik. You're so smart.
Thank
do a
you.
quick rewrite. Rewrite the scene very quickly.
Ooh, I love.
So if I
these.
help Kartik, does that give Kartik advantage on this?
It does.
Cool. Well, I'll do that then.
Are you
Wait,
just
I wanna
hiding
help
them, or are you
too.
doing anything else with them? Just picking them up and throwing them as fast as you can?
Wait, no, I want to help hide the bodies. I like that idea.
Well, he's already got advantage. You can't have like triple advantage.
Well, then I'll just go inside. Can I then run inside really quick and try to start investigating?
Sure.
Okay.
But let's see if we can hide the bodies first.
All right, here we go. Here we go. That is a 17, and then another one for advantage, an 8, so 17.
Okay. 17 probably plus stuff, but yeah, no.
No,
what's
no,
nice is
17
pick them
plus
up
0.
Or you with the plus 0 still.
Yeah.
You shove them behind the bushes, you're able to kind of fluff the bushes back up. It looks good enough to have a passerby just happens to walk past. They're not gonna notice, but if someone looks closely, they'll see them. but you've definitely bought yourself some time.
Woo, perfect.
Scarlet, you said you were rushing in. Kavi, are you doing anything besides taking notes?
She's really just taking notes, trying to figure out what's going on and get her bearings.
Kavi just walking around, just kind of taking notes as, all right, yeah.
Yep, that's how you get rid of a body.
I go over and I look at what she's writing down, and I start writing the same thing on my keyboard.
You just see like incomprehensive like scribbles at the moment.
Oh man, my writing.
I
my
imagine
writing
everything
notebook
being
doesn't do
like
that.
shorthand, so it's like literally no one can read it but Gabby.
Oh, I sit there and I'm just like trying to match whatever character fits with what you're writing, and none of it matches because I only have the like a regular keyboard just attached to my arm, and it's just like none of these symbols match. What is this?
Have you not heard of the ancient language of gibberish?
I write that down.
I'm going in the forge.
Okay,
Um,
do I check for
real
something?
quick, Kavi, give me
Hello.
a proofreading check.
Oh no. If we're trying to see if I actually know this ancient language, I do not.
No, we're not actually.
4.
Okay, you don't notice anything. Everyone
That's
going in the
scary.
forge?
I'm inside the forge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going into the forge. I'm joining Scarlet.
All right, Scarlet, you said you're looking around. Go ahead and give me a proofreading check.
9 plus 1, 10.
You don't know much about weapons manufacturing. There is a lot of tools that you are unfamiliar with. There is one gentleman kind of in the back. They're working on some swords. He a lot less subtle about it than the book manufacturers were. He's not making anything super special as far as you can tell, but there's not a whole lot going on here. He kind of looks up, he's bald, big beard, pretty heavily built, kind of says, "Can I help you?"
I don't know if I'm here yet. Is it just Scarlet?
No, you're in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I let Daria speak. I kind of like step back and let her speak. So because she's better with words.
I think you're wrong. But I'll
The
go
thing
for
is
it.
that I am also very wrong with words. I just gave goop to someone last time.
Okay, well, the words Taria chooses are something along the lines of, "We just murdered a bunch of people in front of the forge, and now we're looking for the StoryForge. Can you help us?"
I don't know what that is. Did you want to buy some forges?
No, well, I mean,
Do I have
what
money
kind of forges
on
do
me?
you have available? I am kind of curious.
He kind of goes like this. You're in the forges. This is
Oh,
what I
okay.
got.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can look around if you want.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yep, just browsing.
Okay. Are you actually
God,
gonna
I just
are you actually
realized
gonna look around?
if we hid the bodies, I shouldn't have just admitted to the crime.
Are you actually gonna
Oh
look around?
no, we were
Yeah,
hiding
I'm
them
actually
from
gonna
the
look around.
patrols,
Okay.
not from
Oh,
the
okay.
people.
But if the
Yeah.
patrols asks them the questions,
Oh
Give
no.
me a research
that's
check.
so true.
A research check?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me do a quick
I want to see
research
the
check.
weapons that are there too, because I want
It's
to buy
a
something.
2. It's a 2. It's a 5 minus 3. So
You found the floor, you found the door, you found the man you talked to. Scarlet, what were you doing?
I also want to look around to see the types of weapons that there are, so I'm guessing it's another research check.
Yep, you can go ahead and do a research check too.
Ugh. Please be good. It's 10 plus 3, 13.
You take in, like, this person doesn't just make swords. Like, you see some shields, you see some armor, you see some crossbows even. Some of them look really well made. You don't see anything that's better than what you have right now, but
Sad.
you don't know. Maybe there's something else in there.
Can I straight up ask him if he has something that is better than my crossbow to see if maybe he has something like in the back?
Well, see
No,
if
are we
you can get him
carrying
to
money?
follow your plot line and give me a plot line check.
I don't know if we're carrying money. Okay, let's see. It's 9 plus -1. So 8. I was so excited.
Looks at you and goes, nope, this is what we got.
Nah. So the forge was literally useless.
Well, it's probably got something useful in it. We just can't find it.
I'm just gonna throw it out there that rolling 10 is not helping.
All right, is it time
Well,
to get my foot in the mix then and do a
yes,
little looking?
Please?
find someone else.
Please?
Where's my D20? Oh no.
What are you trying to do, Kartik?
Oh boy. I would like to look for okay, they don't know what a StoryForge is, so that means they don't have it.
Mm-mm.
Or they're good liars.
Or they're good liars, but they probably ooh.
Would you like to check to see
Ooh.
if they're a good liar, or do you want to see?
Yes.
All right.
I do. That is good, but I
for
lost my
that,
D20.
I would like you to roll me a plot hole check. See if you can spot any holes in his story.
Okay.
Did you find your D20?
No.
I'll get you mine.
I don't know where it is. It's gone.
You lost the most important dice.
I did. Where did it go? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's fancy.
Except now you're gonna have to share it with each other.
I'll keep looking. It's probably somewhere where I'm sitting. It's a 7. Proofreading. But it's probably not high enough anyway. Yeah, you can have it back. +0, so it's a 7.
Checks out. Story's good.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Kavi, do you want to do anything? Did you join them in the forge, right?
Yeah. Honestly, can she try looking into what this person is saying?
Sure. You can roll plot hole check too.
So I got a 7. We don't
Yeah,
know.
7 buddies.
This dude straight on the level. It's all
Can
good.
can I also do well what have I checked already? What could I check?
So you already kind of investigated around. You asked him if there was anything else in the back that you could buy. You can try
Can
to
I-
intimidate him into something if you want, or
So intimidation, what would that be?
that would, he's got to come correct or get corrected. That'd be a fact check.
That is a fact check. And then to persuade him to kind of help us out is a romance, right?
If you're actually trying to persuade him, that's when you're trying to get him to join you on your plot line. So it'll be a plot line check.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight fact check because it's the better modifying.
Okay,
So
what do you say to scare this man?
we killed 4 guards outside. We are not here to play. You're going to give us some useful information because we're tired, I'm frustrated, and I don't want this to be for nothing. It sounds more like a cry for help. So let me roll. It's it's 8 plus 2, so it's a 10.
This is a man who's pretty well built, surrounded by weapons. He seems like he believes you, but he's not scared of you.
Oh, can I try a persuasion check? A plot line check?
Sure. You can try to convince. What
Doing
are you
everything.
saying to try and convince him?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm gonna say, well, I mean, I use a sword and you make swords, so we already have a bunch in common, and we could really use your help. And I wouldn't ask you for help with finding this StoryForge if I didn't think you were a pretty cool person.
So
So
only
that's
because you are residents of the city and he kind of knows you as, the person who supplies swords is the only reason you are not rolling that disadvantage after all these attempts.
well, it's a 12 total, so
It was a what?
Oh my god, we
a
suck.
12. So it's an 11 plus 1.
He looks around and says, look, I get it. I think you're trying to help. I'm glad you're trying to help. I've heard him talk about the Story Forge. I don't know where it is. As far as I can tell, it's not over here. It's definitely not in my shop. I don't know.
There has to be
Okay.
something here. Like, if it's not the Story Forge, there has to be like an item, something that we can use that's going to be useful for us. I just don't know how to approach that.
Kind of running out of tries here because every time you fail, it gets a little higher when you try it again.
It's gonna require a nat 20 or nothing.
You're
Oh
getting
my
up there
gosh.
with these plotline checks. Yes.
Ah,
You want to make one more
Darn.
try at anything, or do you just want to go?
Maybe we skedaddle.
oh my god, it was all for nothing. Scarlet
Yeah.
starts silently crying.
Do you guys mind if Kavi asks about if he knows anything what's going on in the town square?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's going to be a
roll?
plotline check because he's still pretty skeptical of all of you.
Oh boy.
It's okay, I have a +3. I should have probably mentioned that earlier.
Yeah,
That's the
that
wrong
would
person
have
doing the talking.
been
I
a good
know.
idea.
I got a 9.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Don't even ask him.
9 total or 9 plus 3?
9 total.
I
Because
just
I
cry.
haven't been to the town square, but there's something there. They take people there. When they come back, they're not normal. I don't know.
That is good enough for me.
Arctic starts
Onward.
kind of like freaking out a little bit. Like he's like, this is the most socially awkward situation that he's been in all day, and he's like, he hates it.
There's only one entrance, right? We have to get
There is.
out on the same place that we got in.
Yep.
And I think we're right next to the library.
Yeah, I believe that is the library. Okay, I guess
Okay.
let's just go to the library. I don't have any other ideas.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Okay. Thank
how
you
are
for
you
your
moving?
time.
What?
I was gonna say thank you for your time and give him a snow globe.
Yeah.
Hey!
He's kind of goes, How are you moving to the next building? Are you going quickly? Are you going stealthily?
As fast as possible.
Quickly.
Yeah, I'm with that. Quickly.
Who's leading the way?
I want to say that like I'm probably I would feel like I'd be faster than
You're a cat.
than a
You
lot
can
of
lead the
people. So
way.
I'm just gonna run.
I am usually canonically towards the back because I like to like.
Who's the first out the door? Is it Kartik?
Me,
I
yeah.
think
I'm
it goes
excited to go to the
Kartik,
library.
then Taria, then Scarlet, then Kavi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll a proofreading check for me.
Okay.
Scan the
I found my-
environment as you're leaving.
Oh, it's a 20. Nat 20. I found my D20, by the way. It was under my
Nat
keyboard.
20, let's go.
Yeah.
As
This is the
you're
greatest
heading
I've
out
ever
the
rolled.
door, And you're about to turn left and run up the street. Two things catch your attention.
Uh-oh.
One is the far off sound of boots and the clink clank of armor in the direction you're
I
about to go.
understand that now.
The other thing that catches your attention is the house across the street from the forge, where the door has just opened and there's a very pale man with red hair who's waving over and says, "Hello!"
Man with red hair. And he's like, "Hell," and there's people coming. Well, you guys want to just run into his
Just him?
house?
Do you want to run towards the house? Or you want to run towards the people who are coming?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna run towards his house. Yeah, screw the people that are coming. I don't want to be near an army. I'm riding to his house.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll follow too.
Copy, you
Is
making
just
ranks, or you going?
she's following along.
Okay. So
She's like not even. She's just like briskly, like just kind of like walking towards the thing with like heels and just.
I'm gonna respect the nat 20 and say that you guys you knew enough about the people that were coming that you could move fast enough, quietly enough, efficiently enough that you got to the house. You only have to look. As you walk in, like I said, pale man, kind of big red hair. You know him. His name is Brennan. He's a longtime resident of the city. He says, "Hey,
Let's
guys."
go!
They're like, "Hello. Hey, I've been waiting for you guys. I've been looking for you. I don't know where you've been." And he talks very fast and he moves very quickly and he's got a bowl of almonds that he keeps grabbing from and eating. And in the background, you see a woman, dark skin, black hair, and a bunch of braids. She kind of looks up at you guys and goes, "Nope," gets up and leaves the room. Says, hey, I've been looking for you. I've been waiting for you. I knew you were coming back. So let's go. Are you guys, do you know what's going on? You know what's going on right now?
Nope.
We're looking for the StoryForge.
Okay.
Can you please tell us everything that you know?
Yeah, I know about the StoryForge. I know where it is.
Yo!
I don't know what you're doing over here because it's not over here.
Ow, darn it.
I was talking with someone the other day, and I'm pretty sure it is. It's not over here. It's they're searching all the houses. They came here. I don't know why. Don't have it. I think it's at the grocery store.
Why?
Oh man, that's all the way at the other side of town.
Don't you guys know about the
City.
StoryForge? StoryForge chooses its location. It doesn't just go places. It's where it needs to be. I don't know why I need to be there. It is.
Why the?
Grocery.
Why would it choose to be?
No, that makes so much
yeah.
sense, guys. That makes
It has
perfect
nothing
sense.
to do with books.
Okay, I do have a question. What does the StoryForge do that it
StoryForge
has
is
to?
the bad. Well, so he goes into this whole thing, and Brennan's essentially the quintessential example of there's two wolves inside of you. And each of his wolves are driven by like feral raccoons. Like he shifts very quickly from dishing out lore to talking very rapidly. And the best you can understand is that the StoryForge is a bastion of creativity. It helps those in need who are looking to read, write, create in all forms. But there are rumors, and he divulges that he's not actually seen it himself. He hasn't been there. That it can bestow gifts upon people as well, if you should so approach it.
I want a gift. Can I straight up ask Brennan if he has anything that could help us?
Give me a charisma check, or not charisma check, a romance check.
Oof, my romance modifier is bad. Let's see. Please. Please. Not 20.
Nat 20, let's go. You guys choose the weirdest.
I was gonna
roll.
show the die in my table and I forgot that it wasn't gonna show anything, but I swear to God it's not 20. Probably the only
Pick a
20
hand.
I'm gonna roll.
This hand or this hand?
Oh. Left hand, please.
So this one?
Yes.
So Brendan reveals that he's actually a good friend of the Forge Master. Brings out something that the Forge Master was working on and gave to him. He has a set of the plot armor, which adds +4 to your DC, and all plot line checks will be at advantage.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Can I keep that?
Yep, he is offering it to you since he knows you and knows you to be good souls, and he's assuming that you're going to find the StoryForge and then probably rid the town of this menace.
I thought you were just gonna pants him.
He probably would have liked that too. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, I wanna put the blood armor on.
Okay.
Wait, how does Brendan know where the StoryForge is?
Don't ask questions.
But no, I
So,
know.
well, do you want to? Well, I guess here's
Yeah.
the question: do you trust him or do you not? You want to do a plot line, or excuse me, a plot hole check to see if he's telling the truth?
I want to do a plot hole check. I'm really bad at it, but it's weird to me that he would be like, yeah, sure, it's in the grocery store. I mean, we did get a nat 20 to find him.
On
but-
my
I write down on my keyboard, Brennan, trustworthy, and then like 3 question marks.
on my I'm happy that he gave me my armor, so I trust this man with my life now because he gave me something I like.
Oh, you can't see my screen, but it's a nat 20. It's a nat 20.
He is 100% truthful. Brennan is dedicated to this this city, this town, the people here. The StoryForge came to him in a dream. He knows where it is. He was waiting for this moment to guide someone to it.
He's my favorite
Dang,
citizen
what a
now.
wholesome person. All right, well, neat. Very neat.
I hug him.
So thank you. Sorry about Abria. She's didn't want to hang out right now. But good luck.
Okay, so how the heck did we get to the grocery store now? Let's see here.
Here, let me throw
We
it back
are-
up for you.
Yes.
So you are here.
Yeah, it looks like the fastest way would be to go through the city square if you guys want to try that.
So the city square is the place that everyone's mentioned the army trying to hole up.
Yeah, it's that, or we go back all the way around.
So if you follow the
Yeah.
roads, your options are to go all the way around, all the way back through and around, or you don't have to follow roads if you want to come up with something a little more creative.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was thinking we just go between the buildings and emerge between 4 and 5.
I was gonna say the same thing. We can just try to use also the buildings as a cover, because if they're patrolling the streets, then we can cover from the streets. Like kind of like using the buildings.
Oh,
All right,
that's
so you
smart.
kinda
That's
wanna
smart.
cut all the way up through here and then around
I was thinking between like
4 and
the
5.
forge and 5, and then between 5 and 4. So like towards the left.
Okay.
Well, I mean, sorry, what's the building that the old man was looking at? Those are the 4 and 5 I
Yeah.
was looking at.
There, yeah. I was
sorry,
looking
that's
through
4 and 5.
there too.
This one is
Yeah,
colored.
I was with you. I was looking at the library. I was at the other
Yeah, the
side. I was
library's
like,
colored wrong for some reason.
huh.
Good catch. This was not a very good map. You should have rolled higher to get the map.
The pamphlet is just all colored wrong.
Yep.
Like none of the numbers are right.
So you kind of want to skate along the edge of the city square then, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think
like that
that's the
route.
idea.
Okay.
We go past the fire hole, the burned building, past the number 1, and then to 6 from the city square side, but like at the edge.
Okay.
Oh, that's much smarter than what I was thinking. I was just thinking we go enter the city square at a corner and just take the straight path towards.
Oh, just run through the city square. That's so funny.
Yeah,
One of us is
that's
gonna
pretty
trip.
much what I was planning to do.
One of us is gonna
That would
trip
be
and
probably
fall.
another combat. And we want to try to get to the grocery
Okay.
store.
I start like stammering. I'm like, what if we go on the edge of the city square? Because I forgot he's shy. What if we go around the edge of the city square? We gotta like sneak around and like that old man, his house was burned down. We should like, yeah.
I turn around and I say, "Good cat," and smile.
I cry.
All right, so that's the path.
That was me trying to be nice.
Does Kavi have any kind of a stealth spell that she could use to help us?
No.
Nope.
Look.
No.
No. Honestly, that was actually just an excuse to show off the sheets that we built in. But all right,
Yay.
It's so pretty.
you're starting from here, and you want to move along to the city square, cross the bottom of the city square, up to the grocery store.
Yeah, that's our best bet, I
Onward.
think.
Okay, let's do it. So, luckily, you kind of cleared out the initial patrols that were there, so you can get to the base of the city square very quickly. Don't have to worry about being quiet. But when you get to the city square, you do start to hear noises, and there is without a doubt people there. It's decent size, and you're trying to stay hidden, so you can't tell how many are there. But now you're gonna start being quiet. So you need to erase yourself from the scene, and I need a group erasure check.
Is it possible to use my literary cliche outside of battle?
It is, if you want, yeah.
I'd like to, because I don't want to get spotted. And I'll do it. Who has the worst rolls? I'll pick one of you. But don't tell me what your current roll is. I just want to know like who's been rolling the worst. So I'll give one of you advantage for this.
I believe Taria has been rolling pretty bad.
Been rolling so bad.
I'm gonna roll bad during battle. Tyra rolls good.
Well, yeah, that is true.
All right, I'll give the bonus to Kavi, I think, and I'll say the chosen one.
I'm fine. You don't have to do that.
Oh,
Give it to Taria.
Oh no. Okay, I'll do that. I'll give it to Taria and say the
I'd
chosen
say
one.
Kartik is the only one that has more than like a +1 to stealth. So
I'll do Taria and I'll say the chosen one because it's a literary cliche, I guess. Which one is this?
So erasure check.
Erasure. I'm looking
So
for
mine-
it. There it is.
Plus
+2.
your erasure modifier.
My erasure is
17.
13 plus 1, so 14.
I got an 18.
Hell yeah. I got a 17.
Taria, would you?
With advantage, I got a 12.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you needed it. Dang.
My other one was a 2.
Wow.
Oh Lord.
So almost the exact opposite of the last time you guys were trying to be stealthy. You know, you're creeping in, you're moving around the bushes. You know, there's a pillared arch to the entrance of the town square from where you're at. You sneak past it. No one has any idea that you're there.
Amazing.
So you get past it, and now you are moving towards the grocery store. Do you want to continue your stealthily pace?
Yes. Can I also
Yeah.
do a little bit of like perception check to see if there's any more of those like goopy 6-fingered cloak guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm also curious about what's happening in the square, like while we're skirting around it.
Sure, proofreading checks.
Okay.
So Kartik is looking for creepy people. Taria is looking to see what's going on in the square.
So I just got a 14.
I got a 9.
Can I do proofreading, but to check to see if there's any enemies where the grocery store is to be
Yes.
prepared?
You roll
Okay,
that,
I'll do.
and then in the meantime, Kartik, you notice some people that they kind of remind you of that first one you saw, but they don't seem like they're a threat at the moment. So there's
Okay.
maybe there's not a ton of people out and about because there's an invading army, but maybe one in every like 8 or 9 people you see, you're like, that might be one. And then Taria in the square, there's just a lot of noise. You hear a lot of raised voices. Can't really get to get a good glimpse of what was going on. You would have had to compromise your erasure from the scene, so you weren't able to get a whole lot out of that one. Then Scarlett, you were doing proofreading to see if there is anyone around the grocery store.
Yes, and I did a nat 20. I just sent a picture to prove because I couldn't believe it myself.
Nat 20, let's go. So
And I mean, proofreading has also a +1, so it's like 21, I guess.
the combination of your stealth and that roll, your third eye just kind of like will glimpse real fast, and then it stays open for a couple of seconds. And the grocery store is more or less surrounded. You see 5 soldiers out there, 3 near the entrance, and you just have a hunch that there's some around the back too. Like you just know from being a former military sniper, you don't just go in the front. You look around the back too. So at the moment, you have the moment of surprise on them. They have zero clue that you are there.
I wish we had like a Molotov cocktail.
I don't have that, but we have a map.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna ask.
Again, are there any windows or places that we could like sneak inside the grocery store stealthily?
Probably not.
everything's-
You'd have to roll a pretty high erasure check to remove yourself from a scene to get past people to get over there or over here. And obviously we can adjust these placements if we need to, but... So at the moment, they have no idea that you all are here.
I love how Kartik is like a little bit tinier than the rest because I think that fits his character.
Are like when cats go hunting, are they dilated or constricted?
I think dilated.
Dilated? Yeah, so my eyes go dilated, and I'm like, I'd like to, okay, here's what my plan is, fellas, guys. I want to run in and use my speed writing skill, which does 4 attacks with my weapon, and just kill the biggest guy, like in one hit, in like a sneak attack. Now we could do that, or because I think we're like close enough for this, or you do like your big swing and try to hurt all 3 at the same time, because they're grouped.
The thing is that if Taria does the big swing, she's gonna have to walk up to them, so we're not going to have a surprise element.
Oh.
I mean, if she rolls a high enough erasure check, she could. Otherwise...
Oh, I forgot about that part.
You have ranged weapons, you can try those. If you can roll high enough, potentially do that without notice. Kavi's got spells she can drop. There are many options available to you.
I do also have literary cliches, so if needed, I can give whoever is doing whatever advantage.
Kavi, do you have any like group spells? Group attack spells?
Sadly, no.
Oh, okay.
The most that I could offer is that I can attack twice with a ranged weapon, but like I would have to roll individually to see if they all land. So it's not like the best.
I really would like to use my speed riding in here.
I like your idea. It's attacking 4 times.
Yeah, it attacks 4 times with the equipped weapon.
I have a question or a thought rather. If we do get inside the grocery store to find the StoryForge, that could give us an advantage in ending like whatever the combat is. So we could just have one very, obvious person draw everyone's attention so that all the guards like run after them, and then have 1 or 2 quick people run in and grab the StoryForge if we think it can be quick.
I like
that idea.
Then I'm gonna ask one more question. If I use speed writing, do I have to pick one person to use all 4 of my attacks on, or can I spread it between 2 people if like I'm in that corner there where those 2 are standing, and could I attack both of them?
You can say that, hey, I want to do it to these 2 people. So you have to call it ahead of time, and like if one dies, you don't get to like switch it. So
okay. Scarlet, do you want to give me a literary cliche so that I can try to sneak up on them with an erasure check?
I will give you enemies to lovers, and I wink at you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Wait, so who's sneaking in and who's being distraction?
I just want to fight these guys. I just want to screw them
Okay, so
up.
Kartik's definitely fighting.
So since Kartik is fighting and Daria is very good at attacks, I would say I can sneak in with Kavi.
Yeah.
And just kind
I
of
think
act
so.
as like Kavi's protection, just in case we get attacked inside.
It sounds like Kavi's gonna go get that StoryForge.
Oh no.
No, you got
This
this.
can only go so well.
You got this. Alright.
You're putting pressure on
So-
her. She's gonna mess
so-
up now.
I'm using literary cliche for Kartik, so I'm down to 2, and I did the whole enemies to lovers wing.
Nice,
do
nice.
you have enough
Okay.
spells left to do that?
Hmm?
You have enough spells left to do that?
Yes, I had 3 left
Okay.
of literary cliche, because Kartik is the one that has been using them.
I used it twice, so I have 1 left.
I have 2 left.
And so now to sneak up to them, it would erasure check.
Yep, if you want to get up to them with advantage, I'll need an erasure check. We'll say, I can tell you what you got ahead. Let me find these
It's
fellas.
gonna be really funny if I get really high and I didn't need the bonus.
So it'd be north. You'll need to beat a 13.
Okay. Let's see. I have a +2, so that's a 13. I don't even need to do the plus.
All right, so you managed to get.
I didn't need my mod or the advantage. That's
Right?
hilarious.
Is this where you're going?
I wink again.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I start blushing, and but I'm still my eyes are still dilated, and I'd like to use speed writing. So you want me to call out who I'm gonna hit first?
Yep. So you have 4 attacks. Who? You're not gonna be able to get over to this one.
No. Yeah. So I'd just like to split it evenly. I'll do 1 on 5, 1 on 4, or 1 on 5, 1 on 4.
Okay.
So that's still a d20.
I will say the first 2 attacks, because I haven't seen you coming, are at advantage.
Okay. Well,
After
the first
that,
one
I'm
was
gonna kind of know.
okay. The first one was 16.
That hits.
Second one is 13.
That hits.
Fourth one is 8, and then plus 2, so 10.
That hits.
And the last one is 12.
That hits.
Okay, so I landed all of them, which means I get to do an additional 3d8 damage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's.
So which one do you want to do the additional 3d8 to?
Number 5.
Okay. So go ahead and roll all your damages.
So that is a 1d10 plus 2. 90? 90 is the 9. Yeah, okay. I picked up the wrong one, but so that's 11 on the first one.
Okay.
4 on number 4.
Okay.
5 on number 5.
Okay.
And last one is 9 on number 4.
Ooh, those are good hits. And then you were gonna do your initial
My-
bonus on the
My
number
3d8 on number 5, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, they're being messed up.
That's 4, 8, and 5. So 17.
Kartik just
damage.
rushes in and just starts going to town, slashing, swiping, just rapid speed and agility. Number 5 doesn't even know what hits him and just goes down in a heap. Number 4 is still kicking, but
So close, so close. It's a ballpoint pen, so I wrote the word die
It
on him
is.
and he just immediately disintegrated.
And no one else had any other actions planned at the moment.
Well, as soon as we can do
Where's
initiative,
the grocery store?
I was gonna say, because I don't think anyone else had anything planned, so I need everyone to roll for initiative.
And I'm on fire this combat. It's a 16.
9.
16 plus 1. Yeah,
4.
so 17.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm rolling for all the guys. All right, so who had the highest one?
I think I had 17.
Yeah, you had 17. I have 16.
Tari and Kavi?
I had 9.
And I had 4.
Kavi was 4. All right. Oh, I don't know why I roll. Okay. Up first is actually number 4 here. First to react.
No.
Gonna take a swipe, try to retaliate, and just still shocked by the brutal onslaught, misses wildly. Next up is Scarlet.
I just book it towards the grocery store, like as fast as I can.
So movement gets you to there. If you want to have an act, if you want to attack, you can, or you can still use your action to get into the grocery store for additional movement.
I'll just get inside the grocery store.
Okay. Let's put you there. Next up is Kartik.
I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna just whack him. I killed number 5. I dealt a lot of damage, but he's still in this. He's still ready.
You only took 2 hits and they weren't your best hits.
Damn. All right, I'll use Feathered Quill as well then, for an extra. Okay.
All right, roll to attack then.
19, so
That
21.
hits.
And now I do 1d10. Pick the right one this time. 6 plus 2, so 8. And then 1d6. 6. So
Same
that
time
is
before,
14.
you throw your sword, stabs in him, you come up and clock him with the keyboard, goes down in a heap. That dude.
Heck yeah. I then process Scarlet's wink, and I start blushing, and my eyes stop dilating.
Adorable. All right, that changes the initiative a bit. Taria, you are up next.
Okay, I will run over to number 3 and attempt a cursive attack.
Okay.
Yay! Heck 'em up.
Okay, it's 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! Okay, so cursive attack, that's just the normal one, and then I add an additional 1d8, right?
Let me pull up real fast. Cursive. Yep, attack with your weapon and additional 1d8 damage. So roll your normal attack and add that.
Okay. So that is a 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 1d8 is there's 12. Okay. So 12 damage.
And unmute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you run up real fast, slash him, smack him again. He's staggered, but still in this. Kavi, it's your turn.
Kavi is going to try running into the grocery store while Kartik and Tari are handling the soldier.
Get about to there. Do you want to use your action to get in?
Yep.
Okay. These guys have not quite caught on that something is happening yet.
Let's go.
So that brings us back to, well, I guess Scarlet, you're kind of out of the initiative at this point because you're out of the battle. So that would bring it back to Kartik.
Okay. I am gonna try to attack this guy and
Okay.
also use Feathered Quill again.
Wait, while they're combating, can I try to roll for something to see if I can look for stuff within the grocery store in the meantime?
Yeah, go ahead and while he's rolling his attack, we'll do a proofreading check.
Let's see, proofreading. Ah, super bad. 3 plus 1, 4.
You're still really shaken by what's going on here. Haven't had a chance to adjust.
Okay.
You know you're in a store.
Can I see an onion and just start eating it?
Yup. Grab that onion, nervously just start taking bites of it. Kartik,
I love that. I got a 9 plus my 2 attack.
that hits.
Perfect. Which one? 1d10. I forget every time. It's a 1. Plus 2, so 3, and then plus d6, plus a 5. So that's 8.
All right, that same familiar combo.
Hell yeah.
Drops him to the knee, but he gets back up. He's still in this.
No! So close, so close.
All right, Taria, it is your turn, and if you do not finish this person right now, the others will notice.
Okay, pressure's on. I have rolled an 18! Yay!
Hits.
So I will go ahead and how many curses do I have left? I have
Well, you got to call it the
2
cursive attack
cursives
before
left.
you roll for it.
Okay, I will not
this
do a
used to be a
cursive
regular
attack,
attack.
but I will do a normal attack. That's 2d10 plus 4. Okay, it's a 9 plus 4 is 13.
You know, you're just in such a rush to get to the grocery store, you just cleave his head off and just keep going. He's dead.
I do a little
Yay!
meow.
Stuff that the other 2 soldiers did not notice. So everyone is into the grocery store.
Let's go.
What you want to do unless Kartik wants to go try to murder more people.
No, I do a little meow and I'm happy.
All right, now inside of the grocery store, you know, it's what you expect. You see produce, you see kind of like some canned goods and that kind of stuff. You see people. There's a couple employees walking around. A woman with pink hair who seems like she's maybe in charge. All kind of eyeing you curiously, especially as Scarlet sits there munching on an onion that she has not paid for yet. And given her history with onions, is a curious decision that she would just pick up another random onion and eat it.
The other one tasted so good. I'm looking for the thrill chasing
Well,
of
you take
that
you take
poisoned
no,
onion.
you take
Can
no
I
further
just
damage.
go and give money to the closest cashier, not make a line or anything? Just go give money and walk away eating the onion.
Did you actually take a bite of your onion? No, no, no!
Yummy.
Okay, how would you like to proceed?
Well, apparently Kavi has amazing plotline, bonuses. So I feel like she's the one who should be talking to people about looking for the StoryForge.
Well, I can help because now all my plotline checks are rolled at an advantage.
This is true.
So I can help with that.
Well,
Oh yeah, you have the plot hole armor.
I mean, so you would either give her advantage or you would roll with advantage. So you can't like give her double advantage. So whoever wants to talk is basically going to get advantage.
I can give her advantage.
Oh no, we're making
Just-
me the talker.
Because
Who
your
has higher
modifier is
plotline?
better anyways. My
Yeah, who has the
modifier
highest
is
plotline
-1.
modifier?
Okay, yeah.
Good luck.
So, do we want to go up to a random clerk that Scarlet just gave gold to, or someone else that's walking around the store?
I think that pink hair lady knows what's up the most.
Yeah, she's got pink
Yeah.
hair.
She's
Obviously, best color.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it said pink. I trust them.
All right, you go up to her. Like I said, pink hair, glasses, has a name tag that says, "Hi, my name is Luna" on it. What do you say?
Hi, Luna. We don't have much time. Do you know what the StoryForge is?
Roll a plotline check. See if you can get her onto your plotline.
So I got a +1. Nope, I just got a 1.
I think you're rolling that advantage because Scarlet was helping you.
A 13 with the modifier.
She looks at you kind of skeptically. She's like, "Oh, okay. Was that? I heard a noise outside. Was that you guys?"
I decapitated a guy.
Does Taria just have blood all over her?
No,
Probably.
I'm just like hiding behind Taria and I'm like licking the fur, all the blood off, and I'm like,
I tried
just
to
imagine
interject
Taria
that it
sitting
was
there
like, but
like-
it's one of the bad guys. Like
Mm.
when Terry says she decapitated, I was like, it's one of the bad ones.
What do you mean the bad ones?
bad.
The ones that are trying to get rid of our creativity, it seems, because you see their chest, it has a book crossed out. They don't want us using books anymore.
Roll one more plot line at advantage for me.
9. Okay, so the highest is 12.
She takes you in for a moment. She looks at Kartik behind Taria. She looks at Taria, who I imagine is sitting there, this $1 million smile, like, "I killed a man." Scarlet over there eating an onion. You guys are weird. I don't know about you.
We're from here, does that help?
It does.
I've actually published a book a really long time ago. Nobody knows about it though. So, yeah,
What was the book called?
I'm really bad at titles. That's what it was called.
He pauses for a moment. Goes into her office. Comes back out and hands you a book. It says I'm really bad at titles.
Yeah, that's it.
It says, okay, come over here. I need someone to move this stack of onions that your friend is just helping herself to. You with covered
I
in the
paid for
blood.
it. I swear, I just paid for it.
You're covered in the blood. Can you move this for me? So Taria, just
Yes.
quick strength or not strength check, a
Handwriting.
check.
I got a 2 + 5 is 7.
Takes you a minute, and you're like, Luna's just
I
looking
have
at
a
you.
good modifier for handwriting if I can like help carry it from the other side.
After
Can I
a
do
moment
that?
of the terrible squeaking, you help like kind of move it along. And Luna's just sitting there like, oh my God, I can't.
We had a rough day. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. You see underneath it, there's a trap door that she just flips up and says, help yourself.
I jump.
Does everyone-
Yeah, me too.
Well, there's like
I'll
a
just.
you'd like to
Oh,
take a-
wait, why are you wait, hang on, don't leave me here, wait.
Okay, I'll take the ladder. No,
Oh,
actually,
there's a ladder.
if Scarlet just jumped, Taria probably would have just jumped too.
I look at the ladder very aware that it's there and just jump.
All right.
Not knowing how deep the fall is. I mean I do not have feet. I have like spikes that are coming from like the lower side of my leg. So in theory, that I'm guessing like would help me be like kind
It's
of
like the portal long fall boots.
Yeah.
on,
I love
on the
those.
ground.
Everyone gets down there, and it's weird. Like it doesn't look like it was naturally there. Like it doesn't look like this was part of the building, almost like it just kind of formed out of the stone below the building. And in the middle of the room, you see it's almost like the base of a pyramid, except every time you look at it, it's a different color. First it's green, then it's blue, then it's yellow, then it's pink. And every time you get a little closer, it just shifts and just looks a little different. But halfway up, it just disappears. And there's swirling energies inside of it that still have that rainbow color to it. And then the top of the pyramid up there. And as you get closer, parts of the energy kind of like waft out at you and almost try to draw you in, very inviting. And for a moment, you think you actually see a set of green eyes in there. Do you approach?
Yes.
Who approaches first? I feel like Taria will approach first.
Daria is very eager.
I think Taria is like, sweet, we found it.
So as Taria gets closer, a grouping of like blue energy swirls out and kind of encompasses your hand and almost is like inviting you to stick it within the forge. Do you do it?
She 100%.
Roll a d20.
I want to do it too.
6.
As you pull your hand back out, something else jumps out, and it's a cat. But it kind of has like a red sheen to it. And as you look at this cat, you feel a connection with it, and it's gonna follow you around, and once a day you'll gain advantage on a brainstorming challenge.
Ding! Heck yeah.
There's still that energy swirling around. Does anyone else want to approach?
Yeah, I want.
I find this offensive.
Sorry.
I'm kidding,
I'll
I'm
make
kidding,
sure I'm not gonna name it Kartik. That would be weird. I'll name it something cute.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying Kartik is not a cute name?
Wow.
All right, Scarlett, go ahead and roll.
I get very excited and I just run towards it and just shove my hand into it. And I rolled that nat 20. I can take a picture to prove, I swear to God.
Oh, and then so as you pull your hand back out, a gray cat jumps out that looks familiar to any StoryForge user above table. Draft the cat will actually enter combat with you.
Look, there he is. There he is.
You can take 2 attacks with 1d4 plus your draft the cat modifier.
Oh, I love that.
He has 3 plus your draft the cat modifier hit points. And even if something happens to draft, he returns after the battle because he is kind of a spectral figure at the moment.
So
How
two
do I add
cats.
him
Oh,
to
sorry.
my?
First.
How do I add him to my sheet?
I didn't think that far in advance, so just write it in your notes.
Okay.
Here, I'll actually
Gonna be-
paste in. I'll paste in what he gets for you.
I'm so happy. I got drop the guy.
All right, Kavi and Kartik, do you also partake in the cat draw?
I just saw 2 cats come out of this like blue light, so I'm very nervous because I'm a cat. I don't know. I have no idea what to do right now. I'm like, am I gonna pull out myself? Is something? What's gonna happen? I'll hesitantly touch whatever's happening because 2 good things just happened. So
I
Die
hugged the cat.
instantly.
I'm so happy I just hugged him.
You die instantly.
no!
I'm
Ah!
kidding. I'm kidding. Roll a d20.
Okay, cat draw.
The
I got
only
an
people
8.
that have a bad effect in the StoryForge are catfolk.
You also get the red translucent cat, same as Tari.
Ooh,
Gain advantage on a brainstorming check.
brother,
I can use it anytime.
why do you restrict yourself to all 4s? We have feet now. We can read and write and speak.
Kavi, would you like to draw as well?
Yes, she would. I think she's a little traumatized by Kartik's monologue on cats. She got a 15.
15. As you pull your hand back, fittingly, a blue cat emerges. Once per combat, draft can restore 1d6 plus draft the cat modifier hit points to you. I'll drop that into your sheet. Yeah, hit the way up. There you go.
I got a healer draft. You guys got a brainstorm draft, and Mia got a draft.
All
An
right.
attack draft.
I got a draft.
So
I'm
as
actually so
gee.
happy.
you know, the energy settles back to normal, and you get a sense that was all it was going to offer you. You exit, and you see Luna just sitting there, and like she's like, "Can't believe we did this."
Wait, no, before we exit, I would go, thank you, StoryForge. And also, my cat's gonna go on my shoulder.
For just a moment, the energy
I'm
swirls up and gives
hugging.
you like a thumbs up.
I'm hugging the cat. I love the cat. This is the most precious thing that has ever happened into my life of war, famine, and destruction. So now I will protect this cat with my life. And I am carrying it like a baby. I'm like, you're my kitty. And I'm like so happy.
It's like, okay, I guess it found you worthy. You're gonna use this to get rid of the guys in the town square, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in the store, or do you want to go?
Can we have cat food? Just
Luna just kind of looks and notices all the cats and just says, "Yep, on the house," and like slides you some bags of cat food.
thanks. I feel like Scarlett's going to need them.
Do you have any laser pointers?
No.
Maybe like a felt mouse toy. Am I asking for too much?
Roll a plotline check.
This is gonna work on me.
10 plus 3, 13.
Tell you what, because I like your book.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, let me get you something.
I'm playing with the little cat paws of draft.
I think we're
Like
getting
it
a felt
canonically in
mouse.
the thing. I'm just in the middle of the grocery store just doing this.
At least she's not eating onions anymore.
She comes
Cats are
back and
better than
gives
onions.
you, it's unfortunately not a laser pointer, but it's a very finely adorned staff. And she hands it to you. I already just put it into your inventory. It's the prologue staff.
Look,
So,
I got a
increased
new
attack
staff.
for you.
I'm gonna beat someone with it.
All right,
It's
anything
perfect
else?
for the town square.
Yes.
Are we ready to go?
Ready.
Oh, we're good. We're not even at low hit points.
You want to take a short rest?
I
Yeah,
would like
probably
to take
should.
a do short rests restore some of the spell charge, or does that have to be a long rest?
Short rest restores half of your hit points, and then we'll say 2 of your lower level spells, so level 2 or below.
Okay. I'm down for short rest.
I mean, you can try to find some place to spend the night if you would like,
It
but
gives us 2 uses back of our skill.
yep,
if we
either
take
level
short
1 or
rest.
level 2.
I
Let's do a
wouldn't
short
mind
rest.
having more of my fancy quill because I used a couple already. If we're gonna head up to town square and beat up people, it makes sense that we rest.
Yep, let's do that.
So if you have, if you have 80 total hit points, you can restore up to 40. As you're just kind of wandering around the grocery store, taking your rest, Luna's just kind of looking at all of you, just like, oh my God, these weirdos, they're tracking blood all over my floor.